So a rule that I have for my game engine is that it should never, ever crash, no matter what. And in order to accomplish that, I use a lot of defensive programming. I use a lot of guards in my code. If you go into my GitHub and you look at my code, you will see that every time I enter a function, I use a guard. This will basically, test for a particular condition. If the condition is not met, it always returns. If it is met, it goes and executes the rest of the function. This is so important that you do because it will just prevent any crashes. Trust me, start doing this. So let me show you an example. Let's go here to my little demo, and I have basically, a player where I create the entity here, and I have a ball. This is in my initialization function. Now in my update function, I reference the player so that it animates, and I also reference the ball when it's rotating, right? So I'm referencing it here. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to destroy the ball when I press the space bar. All right. So here I have, this condition. If I press the space bar key, I am going to destroy the ball. All right. In any other scenario, when I do this and when I destroy the ball and then the code enters this function, it should have crashed your game engine, right? But in this scenario, you will see that it won't. So let me play this, all right? I'm going to enter, and now I'm going to press the space bar key, and the ball should be gone. It's gone. But guess what? I can still play. I can still play. So what's happening in the engine is that I'm still saying, hey, you know what? As you can see here, I cannot find this entity. I cannot find it. Where is it at? But if you go into the rotate by function, you will notice that I have a guard here that says, hey, test for this component. If it's not there, then leave. And this is what basically, outputting the message. It goes and check for this component. It cannot find it. It will handle that error. It will print out the message, which is the message that you see, and it will never execute anything else. It just gets out. If you go into to my GitHub and you download my engine and you check out the code, right, you will see that I use a lot of guards everywhere, or I try to use them as much as possible. That way, again, my rule for my game engine is that it should never crash, no matter what. And I think it's a cool habit to apply to your game engine as well. And not only to your game engine, but to your application or a game or whatever you're doing. I hope this helps. And I'll see you next time.